Yo. You texted me, not Isaiah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Chick-fil-A Game of the Night, live right here on the Wildcat Broadcast Network. I am Coach P, the voice of the Wildcats, and tonight we're joining you live from Gary, Indiana. We've traveled just a little bit north to face off against the Eagles of the Bowman Leadership Academy. Got a beautiful gymnasium here, and just about 2 minutes remaining on the clock before we get this game underway. This is the season finale for the Wildcats. So the last regular season game before we kick off sectional action next week on Tuesday against Mishawaka. This year's sectional is going to be in Michigan City. So we play Mishawaka on Tuesday if we're fortunate enough to win that one. Then the next game would be Friday against Adams. And then the sectional championship will be Saturday again in Michigan City. So we're down to just about 90 seconds here before we kick off this season finale. I believe you can see some of the Wildcats out there shooting around, getting ready. And momentarily here, we'll, of course, pause for the starting lineup introductions and the national anthem. The Bowman Eagles over there working the crowd already. Not exactly a packed house tonight, but enough fans in the stands to make it interesting. So we're under a minute to go. The Wildcats come into this one with a 17-4 record. Coming off of a huge victory over Penn High School last Friday for the Northern Indiana Conference Championship. I think most people expected a pretty close game in that one. The Wildcats instead put it away early. So this is their first return to the court since that dominant effort. And they hope to continue that trend as we're under 30 seconds to go here in this warm-up session. Looking to finish the season 18-4. As I said a minute ago, they are the Northern Indiana Conference champions, the undisputed. There's no sharing going on for the last couple years. Riley was able to snatch a small slice of the conference title. One of the goals coming into this year was to win it outright. And thanks to some help from Penn, they beat St. Joe earlier in the year, and then things broke down to point differentials. Worked out in our favor, especially after the huge win over Penn. So like I said, the undisputed NIC champions this year are the Wildcats. So they're going to look to finish off the season strong here, and I believe I'm going to go ahead and be quiet and allow you to hear the starting introductions and the national anthem.
South Bend, Raleigh, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise. You are now in the Eagles net. We turn up, never turn down. Turn them up. Let's go.
All right, starting lineup for the South Bend, Raleigh White Wildcats. Number 1, Jalen Barbara. Number 2, Dontrell Johnson. Number 3, Tyrese Jones. Number 4, Keyshawn Wright. Number 5, Brandon Williams. And number 10, Marvin Schindler.
Here we go. Welcome to the Eagles Nest. This is our last home game. We're going to go out with a bang. I'm back, a.k.a. the voice. Welcome to the Eagles Nest. We're going to get lit right here in the Eagles Nest. We turn up, never turn down. At halftime, you know what it is, the halftime show. We got our majorettes and cheerleaders. They're going to turn this place out. Now, let's get ready for our starting lineup. We're number 3, a freshman. Leonard Bowman. We're number 2, a freshman, O'Neal. We're number 23, a junior, Antoine Little. We're number 1, a super sophomore, Christian. And last but not least, wearing number 24, Mr. Quintavious Fly. Your head coach, John Boyd. Once again, welcome to the Eagles Nest. Sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. We don't just sell game tickets, we sell excitement. Welcome. Here we go.
All right, so there we go. The starting lineup introductions have been made. Both teams are making their way onto the floor. The Wildcats coming out with their typical starting lineup. Tyrese Jones, Brandon Williams, Jalen Barbera, Big Tree in the middle, and Marvin Schindler, the senior star, rounding out the starting 5. And we are just about ready to get this thing underway. BJ is going to be jumping against Quintavious Fly. He's a 6'4" freshman. Checking out the ball, making sure it is game worthy. Apparently it's gotten the seal of approval. And we are ready to get this thing underway. Here comes the tip. It's up, and Jalen Barbera comes down with it. Not sure either one of the guys really tipped it too much on that one. So the Wildcats with it. Marv out near the volleyball line looking to set up some offense. The Eagles showing a 3-2 defense here. That's something that we expected after watching film on them this week. Good pass inside. Now out to Schindler for 3. Bang! Right off the bat, Marv with the 3. This is the last game of a lot of these guys' regular season careers. Marvin, BJ, Jalen, Jaden Stamps, Keyshawn Wright over here, waiting to check into the game. All those guys playing their last regular season game in Wildcats uniform. Extremely successful career for all of them. I mean, that's just a great class. Looking to finish things off here against Bowman. Bowman with the ball now. Cats showing man defense as they usually do. Shot is flipped up by Little. No good, but the rebound pulled down. Flip back up, no good, and Tree came down with it. He flips it to Marv, and now the Cats into transition. Here's Tyrese back to BJ. Extra pass, Tree, top of the key. No good on this one. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. And now they look to get it ahead in transition. Good pass to the baseline. The shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Tree. He almost turned it over, but Tyrese able to help him out. Came up with a loose ball, and now the Cats in the transition. Ty flips it up. Not exactly sure how he's able to get that one in. Just enough English on the basketball. And now, was that a 5-second call? I believe it was a 5-second call. I missed it. I looked away to fix the scoreboard. By the time I looked up, it was our ball. So we'll take it. Back to Marv in the corner. He looks to drive baseline, does. Drop past the tree, has it knocked away. Eagles now out into the open floor. This time stolen by BJ into the open floor. He's going to go get him one. BJ with the jam. Brandon Williams with the steal and the dunk. And now another steal, this time by Marv. Jalen's into the open floor at the rim, flips it up and in. And just like that, it's 9-0. And that's going to be a quick timeout by Bowman. Probably a good call. 9-0 on the scoreboard. 5:45 on the clock, so we've only played a couple of minutes. But already the Wildcats doing what they do well, forcing turnovers and then getting out in transition. Brandon Williams with a big jam. Great defense by BJ. Turn it into an easy breakaway dunk on the other side. So 9-0 here for the Cats. It's a 30-second timeout by Bowman. Coach Boyd over there, no doubt, looking to just catch his breath or help his team catch their breath. You got to settle things down a little bit. If you're Bowman, the main thing is you got to take care of the basketball. You cannot afford to turn the ball over against this Wildcats team. It's something that they've been really good at all year. And then they turn those turnovers into points on the other end. So if you're Bowman, that's what you're talking about in the huddle. If you're Riley, you're just saying, hey, more of the same. Let's put this thing away early. The last game of the regular season for the Wildcats. It is Eagles basketball. They're able to inbound it. Now inside, back out. Well defended by Marv. Nothing there. Now inside, knocked away by Ty. Marv picks up the loose ball. He's into the open floor, flips it up at the rim, and no good. But that's going to put Schindler on the free throw line. Marv, a very good free throw shooter. So he's going to be shooting 2. The first one is up, and it's good. So a 10-point lead now for the Wildcats. Second free throw being lined up now for Marv. It's up. This one a little short, rattles around, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles, but then knocked away and taken back by the Cats. Now the Eagles back with it in the transition in the open floor. Nice move at the rim, and that was Fly getting Bowman on the board for the first time. And on the other end, Tyrese answers immediately. We're approaching 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 12-2 is the score. Good move here by Fly. Look to pass it inside, and it goes out of bounds with exactly 5 minutes on the clock. So the Eagles once again showing this zone defense. Now the 3-2 defense is something we haven't seen a ton this year. So it gave us a good opportunity this week to work on it in practice, take a look at some things on film. Always a learning moment. Here's a 3 for Barbera. In and out, but tapped back by Ty to Marv. Marv pull-up jumper, and that's good. Too easy there for Marv. All he had to do was catch and shoot, and that's what he's good at. Tyrese with the nice tip out. We'll give him a rebound and an assist on that one. Both of those guys should be in the conversation for all conference. Here's Jalen Barbera, another guy in that conversation. Came up with the steal on the other end, couldn't quite control the ball, so it's going to be out of bounds underneath for the Wildcats. I believe on the high side of your lane from where we're sitting, it's going to be Marv taking it out per usual. Cats showing a 4-flat set here. Marv now on the low side, not the high side, as I said a minute ago. He looks to flip it into tree, has it knocked away by the Eagles. And now Bowman is in business on the offensive end. 14-2 the score, as you see there on your screen. That's not a typo. Bowman looking to be patient. That's great as long as you can take care of it. Now they're looking to set some stuff up. Looking inside. Knocked away, though. Here's Marv with the steal, and he's going to finish that one at the rim easily. Eagles back on offense now. B.J. Williams supplying the on-the-ball pressure. He's guarding Little. Now they look inside to the post. This time knocked away and stolen by Tree. Jalen Barbera into the open floor. Flips it ahead to Marv. Marv flips it up and in. 18-2, 3:20 on the clock. And now another steal. This one by Ty. He's going to go get him one, and he lost the ball on the way up. Got his own rebound and put it in anyways. 20-2 now. This thing quickly getting out of hand. Now a good move inside. That was Maynard Bond. Nice move. Now out to the corner. Schindler pumps. Couple dribbles. Shot up. No good. Tree went for the rebound and then dribbled it on the baseline. So now for the Cats, Keyshawn Wright, Jaden Stamps, and Isaiah Packer into the game. It's going to be out of bounds underneath full length of the floor for the Eagles. 20-4 lead now for the Wildcats. Now Riley showing a little press, some confusion there. Bowman had 6 guys on the floor for a second. That's kind of hard to guard. They were able to get him off. Now the shot inside, flipped up, no good, but an offensive rebound for the Eagles, and they're able to get it back out, reset their offense. And I, of course, forgot to start the clock, so I'll fix that here momentarily. But on this one, the shot is flipped up and in. Edwin Hogan with the shot. Keyshawn brings it up now as we approach 2 minutes. Here's Tyrese. Moves it to the low side. Here's Barbera. Flips it up with a reverse. No good. Offensive rebound by Stamps. No good. Now Jalen pulls it out, looks to reset as we are now officially under 2 minutes. That's going to be a travel on Stamps. Let me go ahead and fix this clock real quick. We are at 2 minutes exactly. 20-6 is the score. One team foul for Bowman. 2 minutes exactly on the clock. 20-6 is the score. Eagles with the ball. They're going to bring it up against some light pressure from the Wildcats. And here's another steal. Here's Keyshawn. Flips it up at the rim, and it's good. So steal and a bucket for Wright. 90 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. And that's going to be a foul on Jalen. Jeez, I did it again. My apologies. 1:30 on the clock now. It's going to be side out for the Eagles. 22-6 is the score. 90 seconds exactly remaining in this quarter. Here's the drive, knocked away by Keys. Got it in the corner. Now kicked back out to the opposite corner. Three-pointers up. No good, and this is going to go out of bounds. And it will belong to the Wildcats. (22-6) to score. Jaden Stamps inbounds to Keyshawn Wright. Both of those guys seniors. Keyshawn, Mr. Valedictorian. The valedictorian of the graduating class of 2025 from South Bend Riley High School. Awfully proud of that guy. Over to Tion. Tion Watley for three. No good. Rebound inside by Bowman. Now they're going to bring it up. We're under a minute to go. You see about 45 seconds there on the screen. They look for the post feed. No good. Tion picks up the loose ball. Flips it ahead to Key. Now they reverse it. Up top to Stamp. Stamp to the corner. Tion, another three-pointer. This one no good, but the offensive rebound chased down by Tyrese. Tion floater, middle of the lane, and it's good. Tion went and got him one. And that was steal by Tyrese in another bucket. Not sure I saw that one either. Under 5 seconds to go. That's probably going to be the end of the quarter. There's one last heave. And that's going to be no good. So that's going to be the end of the first. 26-6 at the end of this first quarter. 20-point lead for the Wildcats. We'll have ourselves a quick little break here in the middle. But a good start for the Wildcats. Couldn't ask for too much more. Haven't shot the ball extraordinarily well. Haven't really needed to, though. Forced a number of turnovers that turned into buckets, and that's really when things got away. Once they started turning the Eagles over, it got out of hand pretty quickly. Of course, we know the game's not over. It's a long game. We'll probably get to see some of the younger guys. A.J. Neely's over there on the bench, a young point guard we're extraordinarily excited about. He's got a great future ahead of him. Bradford Washington's over there. Big Mariah down there. Yep, Big Mariah's down there. Mariah Jackson. An outstanding football player, actually, at Riley, but also a very good basketball player. Big, strong kid. Maybe we'll get to see some of these younger guys as we get a little deeper into this game. But for now, we come out with Marvin Schindler, Tion Watley, Isaiah Packer, Keyshawn Wright, and Big Tree, Dontrell Johnson. It's going to be Eagle basketball, side out, right at half court. Eagles going to have to deal with some pressure here from the Cats. The Cats trap out of it. They're able to turn him over. Key comes up with it. Gets to the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Eagles. Now they look to get out ahead. Three-pointer. No good. Pulled down by Tree. Marv with it now out near the volleyball line. Flips it over to Keys. They look to set up some zone offense here. Hands it back to Marv. Now over to Zay. Zay to the corner. Tion, another three. No good. Ball tipped around. Tion comes up with it. Good hustle by the Wildcats. He tries to pass it inside, and he's going to be fouled. So it's going to be, I believe, side out. It is side out for the Wildcats. 7:12 officially on the clock. Now this one thrown away, turnover by the Wildcats. Unable to finish the layup, but they get their own offensive rebound, and it's up and in. That's Harris with the bucket for the Eagles. We're under 7 minutes to go now. Here's Key inside the Tree. Pump fake, flipped it up and in. Nice move by Dontrell Johnson on the inside. Now a shot on the other end. No good. Long offensive rebound. Pulled down by the Eagles, and now a three-pointer. This one an air ball hit the baseline. So B.J. Williams checks back into the game now. 6:33 officially on the clock. 28-8 is the score. Big Tree going to take it out. He passes it in to Keyshawn. And we are underway. As Key walks it across half court, flips it to B.J. right back to Key, and now they're into their offense. Inside to B.J. B.J. over to Zay. Three-pointer for Isaiah. No good. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. They get out ahead and able to score one in transition. Approaching 6 minutes to go here. Here's Isaiah, pump fake to the rim, flips it up. No good, gets his own rebound. Pulls it back and able to sink this one. Good play there by Zay. Eagles now back on offense. Still having trouble with this defense. Marv almost knocked that one away. This shot is up and no good, but he's going to draw the foul. I believe that's going to be on Marv. And, of course, I'm wrong. I've been wrong a lot this year. The foul actually on Dontrell Johnson. 5:43 officially on the clock, 30-10 the score. And this free throw is good. Second free throw here for Edwin Hogan. It's up. This one no good. Rebound pulled down by Isaiah. Nice rebound. Now the Cats off and running. Here's Keyshawn with it. Flips over to BJ. BJ for three. No good. And the rebound ran down by Zay. He's in the corner, able to get it out to Key. The Cats back in business. Marvin Schindler, long three. No good. Offense rebound by Tree. Kick back out to Key. He pulls it back to set up some offense. Middle of the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. Now they're off and running into the middle of the lane. Shot is up by Little. No good. Now out of bounds. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. Actually, they're going to say that it's Bowman basketball. Not exactly sure how that happened. Jalen Barbera has checked back into the game for Keyshawn Wright. So out of bounds underneath for the Eagles. They're able to feed it into the corner, now out top near the volleyball line. They look inside. Tree knocks it away. Tree into the open floor. Kicks it over to Isaiah. Three-pointer for Zaya. No good. Now a three on the other end for the Eagles. This one no good, but rebounded inside. And then a travel. Wildcat basketball, 30-11 is the score. Riley does have two team fouls. Fix that. Marv walks it across half court, gets it to Tyrese in the corner. Now back to Marv for three, and it's good. Eagles able to cross half court now. Looking to find something on offense. Try to feed it inside again. This time knocked away by Big Tree. So it's going to be side out for the Wildcats once again. 33-11 is the score. Eagles with it, and he steps on the sideline. That's Caleb Berry. This is a young team, this Bowman Academy team. Not a single senior and only two juniors. A whole bunch of freshmen actually playing in this game, so I'd imagine they'll be a little bit better here in the next year or two as they continue to build together. Now B.J. Williams for three. And he's going to be fouled on the shot. So that's going to put B.J. Williams at the free throw line. Another one of these seniors on this Wildcats team. We talked about all five of them earlier. B.J.'s free throw is up, and it's good. BJ's second free throw is good. And he's got one more. That was a three-pointer, wasn't it? So BJ now with his second free throw. Actually his third, because I'm good at counting. This one's up, rattles around, no good. Eagles come down with it. Little has Tyrese all over him, but he's able to cross half court, gets in the lane, flips it up. Nice move. That is Quintavious Fly, 6'4" freshman. Good athletic move on that one. He had Tyrese Jones draped all over him, was able to create some space, get to the rim. So that's going to put Fly at the free throw line for the three-point play. A little bit of substitution confusion over there, but we got it figured out. So here comes the free throw from Fly with 3:36 officially on the clock. This one's up and good. So quick substitution as Fly comes out. Cat's going to walk it up now. Marv with it, crosses half court. Jaden had this one knocked away, but then had the foul called. So the third team foul on Bowman. Both teams now with 3 team fouls. Of course, we'll be shooting at 5. Wildcats with it. Tyrese, good fake, goes baseline, and then they call him for the travel. Eagles with it. Bring it up, look to initiate some offense. Trying to find something that they can have some success at. They were looking to the post early. Weren't able really to find that too much. They do got a big guy down there now. But he's being guarded by Jaden Stamps very well. And now another foul going to be called. So that's the 4th team foul for the Cats. So one more and the Eagles will be shooting, but for now it's going to be out of bounds underneath for the Eagles. They're showing a stack formation over there up the side of the free throw lane. They're able to get it inbound to the corner. Here's the not a three from the short corner, but a nice shot nonetheless for Bowman. Now here's the Cats. Here's Jalen Barbera. He pulls up for 3. No good. Ball tapped around. The Eagles come down with it. And now that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Jaden Stamps. So that's going to put them on the free throw line, if I am not mistaken. So that is going to put Bowman at the free throw line. This is Julian Allen. He's one of the upperclassmen on this team, a 6'4", 200-pound junior. His first free throw is up, and it's good. Second free throw up and good as well, so 35-18. As we're under 2:30 now in this first half. It's been a dominant first half for the Wildcats. Keyshawn with it now out near the volleyball line, able to drive inside, flips out to the corner. Tyrese open 3, no good. Offensive rebounded by Key, and he lost it. Eagles with it. BJ all over him. As we approach 2 minutes to go in this first half. Here's the drive inside, flipped up, and it's good. This was Bond. 35-20, under 2 minutes to go. If you're the Cats, you don't want to get sloppy. Got to keep playing good basketball. Here's a good shot by Key. Now, he was wide open on that one. So that's what you're looking for if you are Riley. 90 seconds to go now in this first half. Here's a running shot by Harris. No good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Now ahead to Tyrese Jones into the open floor. He gets it out. Here's Jaden Stamps, the senior, for 3. No good. Barbera comes down with a rebound. Now Barbera inside. What a move. Able to slice right down the middle of the lane, get into the air, elevate, hang out for a little while, make a sandwich, take a nap, and then he flipped it up and in on the other side. Now under a minute, here's Tyrese. He's missing the jumper, and now a foul going to be called on the inside, I believe on BJ. So it's a loose ball foul, so he's going to be shooting. All right, there is some confusion. They called the foul on BJ, but now BJ's at the free throw line. They said the foul was on 5, Brandon Williams. But apparently BJ got fouled. Okay, no, maybe not. I don't know, maybe Brandon was trying to pull one over there or what. He just went straight to the free throw line. Everybody lined up with him. I think he even had the refs a little confused on that one, but the foul is going to be on Brandon, so it is going to put Julian Allen back at the free throw line. He was just there a moment ago. So nice try there for BJ, if nothing else. But it did foul him, loose ball foul on the other end, fighting for the rebound. So here's Allen's free throw. This one up, draws back iron, no good. 54.3 officially on the clock. As Isaiah Packer checks back into the game for BJ. I want to say that was BJ's second. Could be wrong on that, but I believe it was his second. 40-20 the score. Here comes the second free throw for Allen. The shot is up. This one rattles around and in. So Stamps takes it out. Tyrese going to bring it up. Cross half court, flip back to Stamps. Here's Keyshawn over to Jalen. Three-pointer for Barbera, and it's good. Deep three there for Jalen. We approach 30 seconds to go here in this first half. Now knocked away. Zay on the floor, unable to come up with it, but a good hustle play. The Eagles maintain. They're able to get it inside. Ball knocked away. Tyrese comes up with it. Open floor. Gets it out ahead. Tries to flip it back. A lot of action inside there. And now the foul going to be called on Bond. 14.8 officially on the clock. Out of bounds underneath for the Cats. So a timeout called here by head coach Alex Daniel. 14.8 officially on the clock. 4 team fouls now for Bowman, although the half's almost over. Could be an issue here in the final 15 seconds. So dominant performance here in the first half for the Wildcats. Really on both ends, offense and defense. Been a complete game. You know, and as we sit in here in this gym, I'm just kind of looking around and you know, don't be mistaken. This is a school that has had a lot of success. 2013 2A state champions. They were the runner-up in 2014, the runner-up in 2012. They won the 1A state championship in 2010. So this is a program that's had a lot of success over the years and in recent years. This isn't ancient history. Just a lot of young guys on this squad, and they've ran into a buzzsaw of a team in Riley. It's been a dominant first half for the Cats. 14 seconds remaining. They're going to be able to inbound it into the corner. Here's Isaiah. Now he drives, gets it inside to Stamps. Stamps flips to Ty. Ty out to Key for 3. It's good! Great ball movement on that one by the Cats, and that's going to end the half. 46-21 is the score. Big lead for Riley. Not a ton to talk about if you are the Wildcats, I wouldn't think. Not a whole lot you could do a whole lot better in that half. Of course, there's always something that you can work on, and that's what head coach Alex Daniel will no doubt be focused on as we head into this second half. But so far, so good for the Cats. So we're going to go ahead and take ourselves a little break. We'll throw some commercials your way. And we'll be back with you here in about, 9 minutes or so.
I was having a bad day. I decided, go get yourself some Chick-fil-A. Get my order, New York pace, walking out the restaurant.
I noticed that she had left without the milkshake. I tried to run after her, and everybody was looking at me like, this crazy lady. Lois, wait.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She ran after me for 2 blocks. As a New Yorker, it's refreshing when people go out of their way for you. Little things like that make a big difference.
That's me. That's you.
I'm Keyshawn Wright, class of 2025, 5'8" guard from South Bend, Indiana.
Keyshawn Wright is a true point guard.
To me, my game is very unselfish. I like to get all my teammates involved.
About as quick as they come from end to end with the basketball.
I play with a high level of energy, offensively and defensively.
Offensively, he can get to the basket. Very good at finding those cracks in the defenses and making players around him better.
Offensively, I'm looking to attack the rim and draw fouls.
Defensively, he's a pest. He can get after you. He'll fight you from end to end.
Defensively, I'm ready to get stops, willing to get stops, do whatever it takes to get a stop.
He is not the biggest in stature, but he's got a huge heart. He plays extremely hard every time he comes out on the court.
What inspires me is my family, mostly my parents though, and my mom. I just do everything for her.
He has a 4.3 GPA, so he's an outstanding student.
Education to me is important because it can help you become successful later in life. And it's also important because my mom, she always pushes me and she stays on me about that, and I don't want to let her down.
He's pretty goal-oriented in what he wants to do. I think his education is really important to him.
College coaches need to know that I'm a good person, I'm a leader on and off the court, and I'm always be ready to work hard.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics.
It opened our young ladies' eyes to the fact that there's a big world out there. And here's an organization, a professional organization, giving you an opportunity to explore that big world out there.
Good work. I told you locked up.
I never really had the opportunity to play flag football, so
Hey, first down.
it's great to see the game expand, definitely in a safer way as well.
just feel like it's just good energy, good communication, good sportsmanship. We have a blast.
Hey, 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 hey.
Not only do young girls get the skills that you get from the game of football, leadership, discipline, communication, confidence building, you name it, but that they're able to use love and passion for the game to kind of catapult them into potentially other opportunities.
Give me 2, give me 3. Why are you here?
To this moment, like, as soon as I leave here, I'm still gonna be hustling every day, trying to learn different things, watch videos, just quarterbacks in general, so I can improve myself.
Seeing people get the chance to, play football, they get to go out there and run around and make some moves and shake people. Because I love watching football no matter who's playing it. So seeing, girls flag football is pretty awesome.
Now, there are 13 sanctioned states in high school girls flag. Just shows the commitment and the interest. And then you add on that it's going to be an Olympic sport at the next Olympics, which is huge. I think it's a really exciting time to jump in and be at the forefront of this.
Family on 3, okay? All right, 1, 2, 3. Family! Here we go. Good job.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics.
I was having a bad day. I decided, go get yourself some Chick-fil-A. Get my order, New York pace, walking out the restaurant.
I noticed that she had left without the milkshake. I tried to run after her, and everybody was looking at me like, this crazy lady. Lois, wait.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She ran after me for 2 blocks. As a New Yorker, it's refreshing when people go out of their way for you. Little things like that make a big difference.
That's me. That's you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wildcat Broadcast Network. I guess we're welcoming ourselves back as we took a little break there for the half, but the half is just about over. Your Wildcats up 46-21. Here as the second half gets ready to get started. Obviously a great first half for Riley, a young Eagles team here on their home floor. Really just been overwhelmed by the Wildcat defense. The rebounding has also been very strong for the Wildcats. And when you're doing those two things well, it's going to be really hard to beat, or to be beat, I guess. We're down about 10 seconds to go here in this half. We'll see who the Wildcats come out with in the second half. I assume it will be the starters, at least for the first few minutes. But you never know. There's the buzzer, so we'll find out here momentarily as we play the last half of the last game of the regular season. All right, so we got the scoreboard all set for you there. It is the third quarter. 8 minutes on the clock. As expected, the Wildcats going to come out with their starting lineup. So it's Marv, BJ, Jalen, Tyrese, and Tree. Going to be side out for Riley. It'll be BJ taking it out. He's going to inbound it to Marv. And they'll look to set up against this 3-2 defense that you have to assume is going to come our way. And, of course, they're in man. I think everything I've said tonight has been wrong. Here's Marv handing it off to Jalen. Reverse to the opposite side. Here's Tyrese. He gets downhill, middle of the lane. Dump past the Tree. That's one the Tree would like to finish, but he's able to kick it out to Marv in the corner, and Marv knocks down the three. So the second half starts much like the first half started with a Marvin Schindler three-pointer. Marv just doing what he does, making shots. Eagles with it now, moving it around the perimeter, reversing it side to side. Looking to get downhill now to the corner. Here's a three-pointer. That one's going to be no good. Touches the top of the backboard, so it's going to be out of bounds. Marv going to bring it up for the Wildcats as he crosses half court. They are in man defense now, so we'll see some different sets by the Cats. This one back to Tyrese in the corner. Three-pointer block, though. Good block. That was Bond with the block on the three. And now Bond on the other side with a great pass, but unable to finish on the inside. Now the Wildcats out in the open floor. Marv looking to create some contact, and he does. Marv was kind of playing cat and mouse with the big guy there a little bit, and I think the big guy just kind of got tired of it. So Cats with it side out. Tree inbounds to Marv. Now they reverse to the other side, and here's Tyrese. Almost stolen, but instead Jalen takes the three from the top of the key. No good. Rebound pulled down by Bowman. And now they're out in the open floor. Shot flipped up, no good. Now out of bounds on Bowman. Three-pointer, top of the key by Tree, and it's good. Tree's just a freshman. He shot extremely well this year, though. Been hovering right around 40% from three all season. And on the other end, Bond able to flip it up and in. Quick bucket for the Eagles. Here's Tyrese now over to Marv. Another three, and it's good. (55-23), 5:45 on the clock. More of the same here in the second half from the Wildcats. Here's a drive shot, flipped up, no good, tipped around. Marv comes up with it. Able to save it in to BJ. BJ now on the other end. Flips it up, and he's going to be fouled. But it's also going to be and one. Hard foul there on BJ. All right, so the basket is good. It's going to be an intentional foul on Fly. Like I said, it was a hard foul on BJ, so it's going to put BJ at the free throw. So will he shoot 2 or 3? I'm not exactly sure. Don't even want to lie to you. Shooting 1. I think he's going to shoot 1 for the intentional, but then he'll shoot another one for the and 1. And then will we get the ball back after that? I believe it'll be side out for the Cats, probably right in front of their own bench if I had to guess. BJ's free throw is up and it's good. So now we'll see what happens if it's another free throw or just out of bounds underneath. I believe he should shoot another free throw for the and 1, but I've proven tonight that I don't know much about basketball. So the basket counted. He shot the intentional free throw, which he made. Now it's our ball out of bounds underneath. I think Alex Daniel is arguing there should be another free throw as well, as there should be. I mean, he made the shot. It was a foul on the make. All right. Hey, look at that. I do know something about basketball. I'm awfully proud of myself right now, as I believe they're going to line up B.J. Williams for another free throw. So he shot 1. That was for the intentional. Now he's shooting this one for the and 1. And then we'll get the ball out of bounds underneath also as a result of the intentional foul. So here now is the second free throw for B.J. This one is up, and it's good. So now it's going to be out of bounds underneath for the Cats. Marv, usually the guy taking it out in these situations. Looks like he will be once again. They're showing a 4-low formation once again. Same thing they showed earlier in the game. Now pass into the corner. Tyrese for 3. Rattles around, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. And we are finally back in business. That seemed like kind of a long break there. And now on the inside, they're going to give that foul to Marvin Schindler. And actually, at this time, we are now officially on a running clock. So we're actually under 5 minutes to go. I'm just a hair off, about 4 or 5 seconds, it looks like. Free throw up and no good for Fly. And now the clock stopped, I believe, maybe because of the substitution. So we will have a running clock from here on out. Here's the free throw. This one is up and good. Marv with it, flips it to Tree. Tree now to BJ. BJ turns the corner, middle lane, kicks it back out to Tree. Tree three-pointer, and it's good. Eagles with it, shot up. No good, and they're going to call a foul on that one. .430 officially on the clock. I'm trying to maintain. They keep stopping and not stopping it. Delay of game warning now on Barbera. And the clock, once again, is stopped. The running clock, one of those weird things to manage in games like this. 62-25 is the score. Both teams with 2 team fouls. Isaiah Packer, Keyshawn Wright back into the game for Riley. BJ and Jalen both take a seat. 4:20 on the clock, 62-25 the score. And here is Fly with the free throw. This one is good as well. So now Riley back on offense. Marv going to bring it up. Here's Tree. Reverses course, middle lane, flips it up in, no good. Ball tapped around and then out of bounds. Out of bounds underneath for Riley. Marv taking it out. Box set being shown. Now they get it up top to Zaya. Into the corner for Marv. Wildcats can certainly afford to be patient here. No need to be in a rush. Certainly no need to force any shots. Here's Marvin in the middle. Well, he looked like he got hugged a little bit, but no call. Now Key flips it around inside. Tree has it, flips it up. And somehow Tree able to flip it over the top of the defense and in. And a charge is taken on that one by Isaiah Packer. 64-25 the score. I had the scoreboard wrong there for some reason. 3 team fouls for Bowman. Jaden Stamps checks into the game now for Dontriel Johnson. Wildcats with it. 2:47 we'll call it on the clock. Ball moved around the outside. Here's Key. Key kicks it out to Zay. Zay drives, pull-up jumper. No good. Rebounded by Ty. Now to Marv. Marv flips it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Flips it up. No good, but he's fouled. So now the clock going to keep running. It's going to put, I believe, Marv at the free throw line, if I'm not mistaken. We're approaching 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It is going to be Marv shooting the free throw. We just broke the 2-minute mark. Again, a running clock here, so should be over relatively quickly. The free throw up and no good for Marv. Some substitutions taking place, so the clock stopped on me. There we go, 1:57. As Marv lines up the second free throw, trying to knock this one down. The shot is up and it's good. 65-25, 40-point lead here for the Cats. And the clock is once again running. Here's Fly up top. He's guarded by Schindler. He pulls up for 3. Not sure if he called bank, but he got the bank. Stamps with it up top now. Here's Tyrese. To the corner. Here's Marv. Another 3, and it's good. He's got about 4 or 5 of those tonight. Good find, good patience on offense. Good shot by Schindler. Now here's Fly again. No good. Rebounded by Zay. He's into the open floor. Now to the corner. Schindler gets it back up top. Now Tyrese into the middle. Flips it up. No good. Rebounded by Bowman. And on the other end, well defended by Isaiah. As they're unable to finish in transition. So the foul on Isaiah. Now the clock stops. 44.3 on the clock. 68-28. 4 team fouls now for Bowman. 2 on the Cats. And here is the free throw. No good. Tion Watley back into the game for the Wildcats. And here's the second free throw now for the Eagles. This one up. No good. Rebounded by Isaiah. Now he's in the open floor. Pull-up jumper. No good. Eagles with it out near the volleyball line. Maybe looking to hold for the last shot here. We're down about 20 seconds. Working the ball around, trying to find something good. 15 on the clock. Look inside of the short corner. Jumpers up, no good. Rebounded by Isaiah. Isaiah gets it ahead to Marv. Marv over to Key. That looked like a foul to me. But nonetheless, that is the end of the third quarter, 68-28. 40-point lead here for the Cats. We'll take a quick 1-minute break here in between. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot you over here and let you check out a quick word from our sponsor. Or not.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics.
All right, so here we go. Just getting ready to start off this fourth quarter. Wildcats coming out with Keyshawn Wright, Jaden Stamps, Marvin Schindler, Tion Watley, and Isaiah Packer. It's going to be Eagles basketball, side out right at half court. I guess I should probably get this scoreboard ready. So Eagles with it. They're able to inbound. And then are immediately under pressure. Now a jump ball called. So Wildcat basketball after that jump ball, 7:30 on the clock. Keyshawn brings it up across half court. Isaiah Packer for three. No good on that one. Eagles come up with the rebound. Now a three on the other end for the Eagles. Rebounded inside. All right, so the clock's still running. I'm going to keep mine running until they stop theirs, which may come here in a minute from some substitutions. Or not. It continues to run. It's going to be out of bounds underneath for the Eagles. They're on the low side of the lane. Ball's finally handed off. Looking for somewhere to go, and they get the 5-second call. Well defended by the Cats. One of the Eagles actually fell on the action. Kind of threw everything off at that point, so now the Cats with it. Here's Tion Watley. Keyshawn with it outside. Here's Zay now. Looks to drive baseline. Does. At the rim. Gets it up and in. Nice move there for Zaya. 70-28 is the score. And now a travel going to be called. Well defended by Zaya. All right, sorry about that. Quick little camera malfunction. But your clock is still correct, as is your score. Both teams actually with one team foul. So we're at 4:40 on the clock, or thereabouts. It's going to be side out right in front of our own bench for Tion Watley. He's able to get it in for Keyshawn. Now reverse to the opposite side. Here's Zaya. Zaya looks to drive. Gets to the rim, no good. Tion comes down with the loose ball. Now cross court to Tree. Inside to Zay. Zay pump fake, had it knocked away. Eagles now in transition. No good, rebounded by Zay. Zay now looks ahead to Tree. Tree at the rim. This one no good. Out of bounds, and they're going to say it belongs to the Eagles. As we are now under 4 minutes to go in this ball game. 70-28 is the score. Both teams with one team foul. We do have ourselves a running clock. So after this one, the Wildcats going to finish the regular season at 18-4. As I talked about earlier, they are the undisputed NIC champions this year. So we're going to go into the sectionals with a lot of confidence. We play Mishawaka on Tuesday. As now some of the younger guys check in. Mariah Jackson, A.J. Neely, Bradford Washington. I mentioned them earlier. Thought maybe we might see the young guys tonight, and we do. Just about 3 minutes remaining in the game. They're able to get it inside to their tall guy in the middle. And Little able to score on that one. So that gives Bowman a cool 30 for the game. Here's A.J. Neely. Now over to Tion. Tion, another three-pointer. No good. Long rebound to the Eagles. They're off and running. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Bank shot is good. Here's Isaiah over to A.J. Neely. 4-3. No good. So it will be Eagle basketball. 2:20 on the clock. Big lead for the Cats, running clock since the third quarter. This one blocked, picked up by Zaya. He gets it ahead now to Tion. Tion looks to be aggressive, flips over to AJ. AJ inside, now to Tion. And they're going to call a 3 in the key on the Wildcats. So we are under 2 minutes to go, 70-32 on the scoreboard. Both teams still with just one team foul. It's been pretty loose here in the fourth quarter. Obviously a formality with a lead like this. Now this one almost stolen by Zay. So side out for the Eagles. They're able to inbound it pretty easily. Cats showing a little 2-3 zone. Able to get it inside. Another rebound now pulled down by Zaya. Zay into the open floor. Gets it over to Tion. Another 3 for T. He's been trying to get him one tonight. Now the shot is up and good on the other end for Bowman. We're under a minute to go in this game. 70-34. And now the foul going to be called. 30 seconds to go. Tion going to take it out right next to head coach Alex Daniel. Able to get it into AJ, and that should just about do it. I don't think we'll run too much here. Then again, AJ's got it, and he likes to go to the rim. No good, but Mariah with the rebound. It's up and it's in, and Mariah got himself into the books. So the final score going to be 72-34. The Riley Wildcats going to move to 18-4 on the lead, heading into their sectional. With an awful lot of confidence, playing some really good basketball. We're going to face off against Mishawaka on Tuesday. The winner of that game then will play Adams on Friday. So looking forward to next week, but we're certainly going to savor this one for these seniors, their final regular season game of their careers. So obviously that's a big deal, although we do have a few games ahead of us. Their regular season careers here at Riley are over. So a big win for the Cats. Now this will be the last broadcast. Once the sectional playoffs start, we no longer own the broadcast rights to those games. So this will be the final broadcast this year on the Wildcat Broadcast Network. We certainly thank everybody that joined us all year. We certainly thank you for bearing with us as we figure things out. And going into next year, we certainly hope that we'll be back with a lot more action. But stay tuned to all of our social media. We'll continue to bring you all the information and news that you need on our team as we head into the playoffs. There will be live streams and broadcasts of those games. We just won't be handling them, so we'll certainly pass along that information to you as we get it. But like I said, just want to thank everybody for joining us, and a big thank you especially to our primary sponsor, Chick-fil-A. Just a great partner with the Wildcat Broadcast Network. Certainly could not have done anything that we did this year without their help. So big shout out to them. And if you're hungry tomorrow or here in the coming days and you're out and about and you see a Chick-fil-A, slide on in there and support them the way that they have supported us this year. So with that, this is Big Coach P signing off for the final time of the season from Gary, Indiana. Another win for the Wildcats. I'm going to sign off like I always do by saying, Go Cats!